Hello once again everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time joining me today. Hi, my name is Hannah. I make a lot of different videos here on YouTube, sometimes story time, sometimes jewelry related, sometimes tattoo related, sometimes baby related. It's all different. It's a mixed bag here. If you are new, or even if you're not new, I highly recommend that you check out the playlist on my channel. I like to believe I have a little bit of something for everybody here. Anyways, hi guys, it's been a hot minute. I didn't post it all last week, and that was for a variety of reasons. First of all, you may notice these glasses are new. Yeah, these are new because my dog, Dutch, I'll insert a photo right here, this precious little animal decided that he wanted to eat my glasses. So we're rocking with these. I guess that's part of the reason, because I had a backup pair of glasses, but I don't like them. I think they're kind of ugly. So I ordered these online from glassesusa.com, which, by the way, they're my new favorite place to get glasses from. Not sponsored at all. They're just kind of a lifesaver. Anyway, check them out if you want to order some new glasses. These were only like $80 with the lenses, the frames, and 2-day shipping. So anyway, that was awesome. But so that's one thing that kept me from filming, and the other thing is I've been really tired. I know people say you're gonna have so much more energy in the second trimester, you're gonna feel so much better. I'm 13 weeks. It's officially the second trimester, and where's that energy? Because I don't see it. I don't see any energy. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. I've just felt super duper tired. I've been trying to get my last bit of relaxation in before school starts again. School for me starts the day that you're seeing this, Monday. I think it's the 19th of August. I don't really know, but I'm not excited. This semester will be my last in-person semester, because in the spring I'm going to switch to online school because my baby's supposed to be born in February. So I don't really think I'm going to want to, or feel good enough, I don't know, to go back to classes immediately or even a week or so later. I just don't think that's going to be feasible for me. I don't feel like I'm going to be the kind of mom who's okay with leaving my newborn child like a week or two after it's born. Like, I don't think I would be mentally okay with that. So I'm going to switch to online school. There's that. I don't know why I'm giving you guys like this life story, like catch up with me type of thing at the beginning of the video. I don't know, because it's totally unrelated. But without further ado, let's jump into this what you actually came here for, this video. So obviously this video is about the extremely difficult time that I had dealing with JTV, Jewelry Television. You may know about them, you may not. If you are a jewelry aficionado, obsessed person, whatever, like a jewelry freak like I am, you've probably heard of them once or twice. They kind of go hand in hand with like QVC, HSM, places like that where you watch on your TV and you call them and they send it to you or whatever. Or everybody has a website now. So anyway, we don't have cable at my house. Like, we don't have it. So I always watch JTV online because they live stream their shows online, obviously. So that's what I do. I watch on there. And I'm going to go ahead and say, before I made my first purchase with JTV, I made an account, and the account was in my husband's name. So it was in Dustin's name. But that was because, if you remember from a while ago, he ordered me, or I mean, I ordered it, but he got it for me. This beautiful pink mystic topaz necklace. I've worn it in a lot of videos. Anyway, he ordered me that off QVC, but before I chose that, I was looking around and I was considering stuff on JTV's website. So that's why I made an account on there to kind of put a wish list together of stuff that I liked, and just to see what they had, because like I said, I'd never shopped with them before. So the account was in Dustin's name, which I didn't think was weird, because my QVC account is also in Dustin's name, because I ended up getting that necklace from QVC, you know? So I didn't really think about it just because I didn't want to do like, you know, the whole shipping and billing address separate and all that. I wanted it to already be in his name. So that's why when it comes to JTV, it got confusing. And not confusing for me, for them. So anyway, I placed my first order with them recently. It was like the week of my birthday. So the week of July 20th, and I got this stuff last week, okay? Bear that in mind. So anyway, it's this beautiful sterling silver tanzanite stuff. I have this bracelet, and I got this necklace, which is super pretty. If I can get it to show you guys. Super pretty, right? Like gorgeous, and the prices were great. But I did decide to do it on Easy Pay just because I didn't want to spend a whole crap ton of money right now. Like, I don't have my student refund yet. Like, I did pay for this. I don't have my student refund yet. So I just put it on Easy Pay because when I get my refund from school, then I can go ahead and pay it off, right? So anyways, I do it on the Easy Pay. I put in my shipping address and my billing address. None of this had Dustin's name. I paid for it with my debit card. I put my name on the shipping address, like it was all in my name. The only thing that had Dustin's name on it was the account, okay? Like it literally, first and last name was his first and last name, but the phone number, the email address, all that stuff was mine. Just because that's what I use anyway whenever he buys me anything, just so that I know, like, I get the shipping notifications, like I get all that stuff. So the only thing was the account that had his name on it, okay? So I placed the order and I waited and waited, and it was processing for a week and a half. And during that time, I had went on my bank account, my online bank account, and I had looked and it said it was processing. Well, at the end of the week and a half or whatever, when it was processing, I went back on my bank account and it was no longer there. Like, you know how if you spend money with your bank online or wherever, I'm sorry, my hair is just not great today. If you spend money on your bank, it'll usually say like available balance and pending balance or something like that. And the available balance will have any pending transactions already taken out of it. So like, let's say you had $1,000 in your account and then you buy something for $200. So your remaining balance would say $800 and your pending balance or whatever would just say 1,000, because you know what I mean? Like, do you get what I'm saying? So the whole time that this transaction was pending or processing or whatever you want to call it, it had already taken that money out, and I could see that my remaining balance had already had that transaction taken out. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm just waiting now. But when I went back and checked and the transaction was nowhere to be found, my remaining balance was like, they had never taken the money out. So I'm like, oh crap, why'd they deny this charge? You know, because like on Easy Pay, the charge was like $20 and I had way more than $20, okay? So I'm like, what happened? So instead of calling JTV like I really should have, I canceled the order and I reordered it. Now this is where things get funny, and not funny haha, like weird. So I placed the order, same exact shipping, same exact billing, and I get an email the next day and it's like, hello, please call our customer verification hotline. And I'm like, for what? Like, y'all already know it's my bank account. I know it got to my bank because I see it, but I don't know what happens when it gets to my bank and then they don't take the money. They just send the money back. I don't understand. So I wasn't able to call them because by the time I saw it, it was like a Friday afternoon and they close at 5, like that particular sector of the business closes at 5. So I was like, great, I have to wait till Monday. So Monday I called them and I was like, hey, what's going on? And the girl's like, oh yeah, like I'll help you. What is the name, or what is the order number? So I gave her the order number. She said, okay, and can you just verify the name on it? And so I gave her my name, obviously. And I gave her the name Hannah Goodman because all my bank stuff is still under my maiden name. Everything, my medical stuff, my bank account, all that stuff is still under my maiden name, just because, one, it's more of a hassle to change it than to leave it alone. And two, I can't change my bank information because my student refund is a large sum of money because of the scholarships and stuff I have. It's like several $1,000s that I get every semester. And I can't change the name on my account because they would not let me deposit that check. Okay, because the check is in Hannah Goodman, not Hannah Henson, and I cannot change that with them. I can't, like, I cannot do that. So, I can't change my bank information. It's still my maiden name, right? So anyway, I call and I tell her, you know, it's under Hannah Goodman. The billing was under Hannah Goodman, but I had it shipped as Hannah Henson because I like getting things shipped to me with my married name, because I don't get to see it very often because I can't change a lot of my stuff. So I usually ship stuff to the house with that name. So anyway, I gave her that and she was like, I'm sorry, I can't speak to you about this. And I'm like, what do you mean? I ordered it. And she's like, I can't talk to you about this because this is Dustin's account. This is not your account. This is his account, and I can't talk to you. Like, her attitude switched. Like, she became so rude, like incredibly rude and snippy. And I'm like, okay, that's my husband. Like, that's my husband. I made the account. It's under his name, but it's my debit card. It's my debit card. Please explain why you can't talk to me. And she's like, I can't talk to you about this. He's gonna have to call back. And I'm like, can I just go get him on the phone? And she's like, no, we have to have it recorded on a separate phone call. I'm like, okay, why did you have to say it like that? Like, you could have just been nice. You could have just been nice about it, and I would have been like, sure, no problem. But no, you had to be as rude as possible. Got it. So I had to go and get Dustin, interrupt him from what he was doing, get him to call them and tell them that they could talk to me about it. And by this time, when you call back, you don't get the exact same person, you know? So the lady had no idea what was going on, and I had to like re-explain everything, and she was having a hard time understanding. Like, she was trying, but she couldn't really grasp the situation. So I had to explain it like step by step to her, and she finally understood. And she was like, that's so weird. She was like, why did she tell you all of that stuff? She's like, we could have talked to you about it because I have the same last name on there. She's like, we could have talked to you about it. Like, this is a common misunderstanding because new customers don't understand that we don't do account sharing. I'm like, not even with my husband? And she's like, no. Okay. So basically what happened is, because the account had his first and last name, even though it asked me for a shipping and billing address and a name and everything, it took away my name and it replaced it with his name. So it was my debit card and our shipping address with his name on it. That's why it didn't work. I'm like, why is it set up that way? That doesn't make sense. Why do you even ask for a shipping and billing address then if you're just going to ship it or bill it to the person whose name the account is under? She's like, that's just the way that we operate or whatever. Like, the second lady was super nice. That first lady was so rude. I wanted to cuss her out so bad, but I was trying not to. So anyway, the second lady got it all figured out for me, and she was like, yeah, I'll go in here and just change it and put your name on it and stuff. Like, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why she would talk to you that way, because I told her that the first lady was extremely rude. She was like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, like I say, I explained it. She got it changed. I gave her like the, what do you call it? Like the little help or assistance number on the back of my debit card, so she could call like the card company and get everything straightened out, because from what I understand, it was just because it replaced his name. It wasn't anything to do with the bank or the card or anything. It was just because it replaced it with my husband's name, and obviously it's not his debit card, it's mine. So that's why it was confusing. But what I want to know is, why do you ask for a shipping and a billing address if you're just going to change it to what's on the account. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand that. I don't understand the logic. And two, when I talked to her, she was like, yeah, and we have to ship to the billing address. And I'm like, then why do you ask for a shipping address if you have to ship to the billing? Why? Like, what is the point? What is the point? I don't understand that. I don't get it. What? And like, it wasn't that big of an inconvenience that it shipped to the billing address, because my billing address is me and my mom's P.O. box. So like, it's not that big of a deal. But what I don't understand is, why do you have to ship to the billing, but yet you ask for a shipping? Why? Why don't you just have on your webpage, shipping and billing addresses must be the same? I've shopped with places that do that, you know, like, what? It's like they give you the illusion of having a choice. And that's what bothers me, because I'm like, I would have been totally okay if you would have said billing and shipping addresses must be the same. You know, overall, this video is not at all to like bash JTV or to say that they suck or anything like that. They have some amazing, beautiful, high quality jewelry. I love it. But the customer service is subpar. And I'm so serious about that. Subpar. Like, when I was going through this whole process, I did not want to shop with them ever again because of the way that customer service treated me the first time that I called. And all I was doing was asking for help and calling the number that they sent me in the email. Like, you don't have to be so rude. There's no point. You're getting paid to do this, you know? Like, you are getting paid to answer the phone and help people who need your help. There's no need to cop an attitude, especially when I didn't do anything wrong and I didn't know, because there's nowhere on the website that says there's no account sharing. Your account has to be in the name on your card. Like, there's nothing to indicate that. It doesn't, what? Thank you guys once again so much for joining me again today. Leave me a like if you liked the video. Comment down below. Tell me if you've ever shopped with JTV or if you have wanted to. Don't forget to subscribe, because I make new videos every Monday and Friday if I can. Thank you guys once again so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time.